Hi there, everybody. I've been thinking of sharing a tip of mine for a while about vibrato. I got this idea from wonderful late Professor of cello at the University of North Texas, Eugene Osadchy. He gave me this exercise many years ago after a masterclass I had with him. I was having problems with loose vibrato. My vibrato was so tight and so tense. So he just said to me in passing, play chromatic scales with one finger, either giving a slight impulse with the wrist just to get the arm going, or just general shifting. You can choose whichever one you want. For me personally, I prefer the shifting because that's in general how I do vibrato with my forearm or my. So I'm just going to show you briefly how it goes. What I did was I decided to do chromatic scale from half position up to fourth position to form a tritone. So it goes something like this. It doesn't have to be terribly in tune, just the start note and the end note have to be. So, and you can relax as much as you can and make these wah, 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 wah sounds. It's just all about getting that sensation of a relaxed finger. And then what I do is, when I stop the next time, I actually did that at the beginning, when I stop, then I just keep this motion going. Or with, let's say, from B to F. I can see from this angle it looks a little bit tight, but believe me, I'm just... Personally, I found it a little bit more difficult to come down, but that's just me. And what this exercise taught me was, yes, to relax and get this feeling of looseness. Of course, we use different motions for each finger with vibrato. Generally third and fourth. For me, at least, I use the forearm. Second and first, I use more of the sort of rotator cuff kind of thing. Now, the main thing this taught me was that the way to also initiate a vibrato is something that a lot of beginners struggle with. You tell them to go and they just kind of go or whatever. So I try and think of it as, let me just find the first finger. I try and think of it as holding in position that one is going to play, ready to play, and then you just kind of relax it. You just kind of let it, you drop it in a way. And the idea is sort of a yo-yo kind of principle. Not yo-yo ma, I mean an actual yo-yo going up and down. You let something drop, but you don't want it to go all the way up, so you just pull it back again. So the idea is, you're dropping, pulling up, dropping, pulling up, but never having a complete drop or complete pull up. Otherwise, it's going to sound dee-do, 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 on, off. So let's say I'm here. I'm here, you see, I just go here and so I have to find the balance as to where that goes when I drop it. But just as soon as it starts to drop, then with the help of my forearm, I keep it where it is. Or second finger. thought I'd quickly share that. I hope it helps everybody who has questions about vibrato. I also thought that it's a very good idea also to go to the higher registers with each finger. So just play another tritone on top. For example, if I go C to F sharp back to C. So I go. You see, now that I'm up here and my forearm is able to just let that relax. It's free to be able to have that kind of yo-yo movement. And you know, of course, yes, for some ears this will definitely sound too loose. You know, it depends acoustically what one is doing. Some people like a big vibrato in a hall going, whereas I know a lot of people who have a more focused sound tend to prefer the vibrato to be more narrow or slightly tighter. So you know, but these are generalizations. Obviously we have to have all of them in order to make colors and make music. So I hope you have fun with this exercise, and I look forward to making my next video sometime. Thank you.